Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Friday before Super Bowl, and welcome to Knockin Noggins. I am your host, Cleveland J. Thanks for being with us all week. We had a real fun week dealing with all these crazy Super Bowl stuff. The one show we missed that I couldn't get done because of tech reasons, I moved into tonight's show. So all the crazy facts and stats that you were going to hear, as my wife couldn't make more noise coming into the room, you're going to have tonight in Knockin Noggins. So I'll kind of get to how this is going to work in a little bit, but I know some of you have been online trying to count these triangles. So we're going to get to that, and I'll kind of explain how this is going to work as we go. But there they are, 44. If you had 44, all right, hello, Dave Kenny. I'm going to try this. See a Dolphins fan coming in. I've not brought a comment in there. There's Dave Kenny. Hello, Dave Kenny. And Dolphins fan Paul. Hello, Paul. Thanks for joining us. I don't know if you're a friend of Scott's. Being a Dolphins fan, I'm not sure. But welcome to the show. So this is how this is going to work. I have three great contestants on the show. You're going to love them. I'm going to introduce them to you in a moment. But this is Knockin Noggins. And Knockin Noggins is a combination of brain teasers, riddles, conundrums, board games, trivia, all kind of wrapped up in a high-octane game show. It started in the bars of Chicago, and we still run it as a bar show and fundraiser. We have a children's version of it, a Knockin Noggins Junior. We do all kinds of fun things with this. But my happy hour versions are my favorite versions. And this is our happy hour Super Bowl version, which is even better. So I tweaked all the content to kind of fit the Super Bowl theme. So I'm going to introduce my guest to you right now after I unmute them. And hopefully this works, because we had a little technical difficulties getting the tech check. All right. There we go. And then there we go. Welcome. Everybody unmuted. Hello, Cindy. Can you say hello?
Hi.
Chuck, say hello.
Hello.
All right, Scott, say hello.
Hey, everybody.
All right, we're all in. All right, well, welcome, guys. Thanks for doing this. It's exciting to have you guys all on. I thought this was going to be a great mix of contestants. So we have a whole bunch of people online as well playing along with you. So if you want to play along at home, feel free to put your comments in the chat. Answers in the chat. If you're watching on YouTube, if you're in Facebook, you can put it in the comments. We will get them and we can bring them on. Jason Felix just said he could have joined in after all. Sorry, buddy. There goes Cindy. We lost Cindy already. So hopefully she calls back. We'll get there. She's actually played this before, so she knows how it works. So I'm not so worried about there. And there's Jennifer. Look at this. This is so fun. Look at all these. All our friends joining us. Yeah, there's Felix and drinking in the background. Love it. All right. So Knockin Noggins again is a game, high octane game show. All right. So if you want to play along with us at home, feel free to just jot it down on a piece of paper. For Scott, Chuck, and Cindy, if you have something to write with, if not, find somebody to get you something to write with. I should have told you that before. Something to write with. Sorry, I should have done that. I was busy producing the show all day, so. You're going to need something to write with unless you just have that type of brain. Oh, you look at the threesome back there, the three staged. There, look at that. I like it. So while you have a couple of minutes here, Scott and I are actually going to be hosting a Cincinnati Reds episode in a couple weeks. So that's going to be fun. Scott's going to be my co-host for that show. He grew up a Reds fan. And we were talking a little bit about that earlier today. It's going to be a fun one. It's hard. It's hard. Right, Scott?
Yes, it is.
Great.
Sorry.
That's right. All right, we're going to bring my wife in here for a second because she has to tell this story. And this is starting to be a theme if you're watching my stuff that Annetta keeps on stealing limelight. So she wants to tell a funny story.
Yes. Hi, everyone. So today I got so excited when I asked Jay who the contestants were, and he said that Scott and Cindy were going to be on. And I flipped out. I was like, yes, this is awesome. I love these people. And Chuck, I didn't know you existed, so no offense. And so I was getting ready for work, and I just was in the bathroom and thinking, I thought, oh man, Scott or Cindy, I don't know who I'm going to root for. And then I thought, well, you know what? Hoes before bros. And then I'm like, wait a second. That's not how it goes. That's not how the saying goes. So it's sisters before misters. So sorry, Scott. I got to root for my girl, Cindy. We went to school together, known her since 3rd grade. So I'm rooting for you, Cindy. Got the tech stuff figured out. So we're good. That was my story. I know.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
All right. Please.
AOL.
Yes, we have to have her give her a 101 lesson. Try to make as much noise as possible and bang on the table and everything else. Thanks, honey. All right. Yeah. So if you're playing along at home, we're gonna get started here in a moment, and you can feel free to put your comments and answers in the chat in YouTube and comments in Facebook, and kind of play along with us. But right now, we're gonna get at it with these three. There are 5 rounds that you're gonna see on the screen. There's gonna be some fun things in between each round. I'm gonna warn you now. If some of you online have been to my Knockin Noggins shows, you know what they're like. This is an adult show. We will say the F word, right? Do I have a thing? No. We won't play it yet. Well, I'll save it for later. But so, yes, it is some adult content, adult language, just so you know. So if the kids are nearby, this is your warning. Okay? All right. All right. So we're just going to warm you guys up real quick since we're running a little bit behind. This is just a warm up to get your brain going. Has nothing to do with the Super Bowl other than the picture of SoFi in the background. All right. So if you know the answer, just yell it out. Mike's father had 3 sons, Tom, Dick, and Mike. Mike. Very good, Cindy. Very good. All right. Before Mount Everest was discovered, what was the tallest mountain in the world?
Mount Everest.
Mount Everest. She's on this. Let somebody else answer. I think you think you've seen these before. All right. There are 10 birds on a perch on a fence. A farmer aims his rifle and shoots one of them. How many birds are left?
9.
9.
Can I answer?
No, you can't.
10.
Scott, have a guess? Anybody at home?
10.
There's none. The farmer shot at the birds. You think they're going to sit there? They're going to scatter.
He's a bad shot.
I don't care if he's a bad shot. It's the noise alone will get him off. All right. Yeah, 0. Jason Felix had it. All right. How many animals did each species did Moses take on the ark?
I know
2.
this one.
2.
None.
None.
Can I
Why?
Noah did.
Noah did. Moses didn't. All right. Again, this is just to kind of get your brain thinking outside the box because you're going to need it. All right. A farmer has 5 haystacks in one field and 4 in another. How many haystacks would he have if he combined them all into one field? How many? Oh. All right. Anybody? Somebody from home? No. Anybody? Somebody's from Brazil.
5.
Coming on here.
5.
He's combining them. There's 1. There's 4 in this field, 5 in this field. He's combining them in one field. There's 1. Oh, it's going to be a long night. All right. We're not even going to do this one. All right. I'll do it real quick and see if anybody can get it. It's a tough one. A woman gave birth to 2 sons at the same hour and the same day of the same year. It's not a trick in the wording, but they are not twins. How can this be? So, Cindy, it's just like if an hour ago you had 2 boys, but they're not twins. It's not a play on the words. It's not a trick on the words. There's somehow that those are not twins. You gave birth to 2 boys an hour ago, but they're not twins. How is that possible?
I have 2 uteruses.
Well, that is another answer, yes. My ex-wife had 2 uteruses.
2 different fathers.
Nope.
Scott, you took my
A
answer.
surrogate?
Nope. Let's see if anybody else at home has anything. I'll give it to you. What do you not know?
Who the father is?
I told you had 2 sons, right? I didn't tell you didn't have anything else.
Daughters.
Wait, triplets.
But it's
They could be
different
triplets
years.
or quadruplets or anything else. Yeah, so there you go. That's a tough one. All right. That was just to get your brain going. So we're going to get going right now. This first round is called Confident. All the rounds are generally based off of board games. I tweaked it a little bit for tonight. But this is a fun game called Confident. And how it works at home and for our contestants here, I'm going to give you a question, and there's going to be an answer. Okay? You're going to guess an answer, and then you may not know the exact answer. So you're going to give me a range. You're going to say, if you think the answer may be 10, you may put a range between 5 and 30. Right? And if the answer is between 5 and 30, you get a point. Right? But if you have the smallest range, you get 3 extra points. So if you don't know the answer to something, you want to have a really kind of a broad range just to get a point, right? But if you know the answer for sure, make it a really small range. So if like for example, if I know it was 10, I knew for a fact it was 10, I can say the range is 9 to 11, knowing that nobody else is going to have that short of range, and I'd get 3 extra points. All right? So each question, you're going to come up with a range, what you think the answer fits in between. The less confident you are, that range will be bigger. If you're really confident, you make that range smaller because you'll get 3 extra points if your range is smaller than the other contestants. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you're just gonna kind of do this at home. We're gonna go through the first 3 rounds, and then I'll give you the answers. So don't be expecting the answers right away. I'm not giving them to you. All right. All right. The first one, Super Bowl bonus. I should say, you're not allowed to look anything up, and Donnie can't be back there on the phone sheeting answers to you either.
I'm googling cards for my.
Just saying. How much is the winning bonus for the winning team? So the players on the winning team, what bonus did they get for this year's Super Bowl? So they get a bonus there on the winning team. They get a bonus in there on the losing team as well, but the winning team's a little bit higher. So what do you think that bonus is? Write down your answer and what you think the answer might be, and give me a range. So if you think it's 100,000, you can say 10,000 to 200,000, right? And then decide what that range is. This is a stat that floats out there, and don't yell these out. Write these down, I should say. Yeah, we're not yelling out any answers anymore. All right.
I find him on Facebook. I'm trying to find him on Facebook. I can't find him.
Find who? Me? Yeah, you're not going to want to watch it while you have the live stream because it'll mess her up.
Oh.
Yeah. You don't want to watch because there's going to be a big delay for you guys.
Or you can't
Sorry,
Google it, have your phone talking about Facebook.
Yeah.
No, I think she just wanted to follow. I wanted to follow along.
Gotcha. All right.
From 03.
What did he say?
Nothing. Our son is getting his driver's license, so we're looking for cars. So he's talking about car stuff.
That's scary stuff. Is he that old now? Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Let's move on to number 2. Number 2, Super Bowl foods. How many chicken wings are estimated to be consumed during this year's game? How many chicken wings are estimated to be consumed during this year's game?
Or this
Around
year
the world?
than last year.
William, yes. No, actually, no, just the United States. William had a guess on the last question, 45K to 55K. He sounds pretty confident. Jason Felix has 1,000 or 100K to 150K. All right, here. Oh, Cindy came off. There she is again. There's Cindy. She's back. She's back. All right.
Yeah, don't worry. I don't know. I have AOL. I have no idea why.
That's all right. That's all right. Just keep on calling back. We're good.
All right.
All right. Chicken wings. All right. You guys ready? Let's move on to question number 3, round 1. How many game balls are designated to be used during this year's game? So each team has to submit a certain amount of game balls to be inspected for the game, and that pool of balls is available for the game. I will give you a hint. In a regular season game, each team brings 12 game balls to be submitted to the refs, and then they're weighed and stuff. And of course, if you're in New England, it doesn't happen. There's some cheating going on there. So there's 24 balls generally in a regular season game. How many are there available for the Super Bowl?
Per team.
No, total. So each team puts the same amount in, and that's the total. Jason Felix, 25 per team we have at home. Paul says 44. Remember, you want a range in here, remember? So you want a range, and then make sure you have what your range size is. So just subtract the lower number from the bigger number if you can't figure that out. All right, let's go on number 4. Super Bowl beer. How much will Americans spend on beer on Super Bowl Sunday? In dollars. How much will Americans spend on beer during the Super Bowl? Bud Light doesn't count. Sorry, just a joke.
Oberon.
What about PBR?
Oh, I'll give you a PBR. I'm drinking a Bell's right now. I'm drinking Two Hearted.
Yeah, we got PBR over here.
That's my football beer.
Some Nectar of the Gods.
I wouldn't call it the Nectar of the Gods, but
No bush lattes.
Good night, Jennifer. Great seeing your face. All right. So make sure you have a number and a range and know what that range is. All right, let's go on. Last one for round one. Super Bowl ads. What is the cost for a 30-second ad during Super Bowl 56? It's one of those numbers that floats around. A lot of people have heard it. If you watched my Super Bowl commercial episode, you might have got it there too. In fact, if you watch my Super Bowl commercial show, there might be other things on the show you might have an advantage on.
I should have watched.
I know. Well, you should have watched anyhow.
I know. What was I thinking?
I don't know. Work, kids, buying a car for your child. I don't know. I understand the world doesn't revolve around me. I love seeing all these people playing at home. This is great. All right. I don't even remember what's next, so I'm a little scared. All right. Oh, there we go. This is our Cindy loves this round. She's played this one before, I believe. Not this picture, but all right. So this is our hashtag happy hour. So this is an event we do separate from Knockin Noggins. It's started as a breakout game during Knockin Noggins, and now it has its own event that we do for team building and fundraisers and just bar shows and things like that. This one's called hashtag happy hour. Guys, my let me see this. I'm gonna try texting my contestants real quick from within our system. Tell me if Chuck, Cindy, and Scott, see if you got that message. Did you see that?
I did not get a text. No.
Okay. No, it'll be on your computer. It'll be on your connection.
Oh, wait. Let me go to guest chat.
Yeah, guest chat. It's under guest chat.
Yes, I got it.
Scott, you have it?
No, I don't see. Where's guest chat?
Cindy,
I don't see it. Oh, I see it in the corner. Look on the upper right.
Oh, got it.
There's like.
All right, so that's an internal chat just for us. Nobody else can see it. So what I want you to do is I want you to come up with a hashtag for this picture and send it to me. Submit it in that chat message. And then I'm going to read them if I can. And then pick the best one, and you're going to get an extra point. Actually, 3 extra points right now. So you have a couple seconds to come up with a hashtag for this. Send it to me in the chat, and then I will pick my winner. And if you have a good one at home, let me know. I will give off... if there's one at home that's much better than anything I'm hearing from the contestants, maybe I won't give them any points. Rules. It's my rules.
For that hashtag for this picture?
Yeah, for this picture.
Okay.
I have playing from home. Let me move this over here so I can do this over here. Playing from home, I have... It looks bigger in the mirror. Hashtag still up? I think there needs to be a question mark on there. Still up? Dave Kenny, this is a good one. You had one job. That's a good one. All right, guys. Do you have yours in? All right, we have them in. All right. In no particular order, I'm going to read these if I can without completely losing it. I love doing this round. All right. We have, and if you guys at home want to vote on this too, you can tell me what your favorite is before I give the 3 points away. All right. I have hashtag chin nuts. Hashtag chin nuts. Thanks for the burp. Hashtag Mr. Rogers Wood. That's good. He does look like Mr. Rogers.
That's a good one, Scotty.
That's a good one. Don't tell everybody it's Scott.
No.
All right. And hashtag not yet ready yet, dear. All right. I'm going to have to go with 3 extra points right now. Make sure you guys write it on your sheet at home so you have it. I'm going to go with hashtag chin nuts. 3 extra points for Cindy. 3 extra points. All right. I will warn you right now, these get progressively worse. All right. I got to take a drink after that one.
Shots all around.
All right. Yeah. All right. So now you kind of know how this works. When we do the hashtag happy hour or hashtag rounds, this is what you'll do. You'll put your answers in the chat. I got to move this again so I can see the home chat. And that's kind of how each round will work. There'll be different things in between each round. Sometimes it'll be that. Sometimes it'll be a brain teaser. I have a couple other tricks up my sleeves. I'm not reading this, but I will just put it on the screen. That's all I'm going to say. It's an adult show.
Yes, it does.
It's an adult show. All right. All right, let's move on to round 2. Round 2 is Super Bowl commercials. See, if you would have watched my show, you'd have a leg up on this round.
Oh, my leg.
All right, so here's how this is going to work. I'm going to show you a picture of a Super Bowl ad, and you're simply going to tell me what brand it represents. And I'm going to make it multiple choice for you so I make it a little bit easier. So make sure you're writing these answers on your answer sheet or your sheet of paper so you can check them when we go along. All right? And Cindy, make sure you have the 3 points down for the hashtag it. All right. I'll go somewhat quickly through these because there's 10 of them. If you know them, you know them. If not, just take a guess. All right? The first one, which brand is advertised in this Super Bowl commercial? Brute, Jovan Musk, Old Spice, and Irish Spring. Put the letter down, too, in case when we get to the answers, you don't know what it was that you wrote.
I've never seen any of these commercials. I don't know.
Are we muted?
No.
All right, we're going to move on. We've got some whole bunch of answers in the home chat. That's a lot of right answers there. All right, let's go to number 2. Question 2, round 2. Which brand is this from? A, Pringles, B, Old El Paso, C, Doritos, and D, Geico. It was number 5 on my best all-time commercials, Super Bowl commercials. And don't go look it up. All right, let's go to number 3. Number 3, which brand is this Super Bowl commercial from? A, Verizon, B, T-Mobile, C, Old Spice, and D, Samsung. If you know he's the spokesperson of, that's an easy one. All right, we're going to move on to number 4. Make sure you have something down. Number 4, which brand is this from? Adidas, Reebok, Nike, or Oldsmobile? Also on my list of top commercials. It was in the top 20. Yep, got a lot of right answers at home. Lost Cindy again. And there she is. All right. Are you on your phone, Cindy? Or your Mac? You're muted. You muted yourself.
Maybe it's all the snow or something. I don't know.
Come in. All right. But are you on your computer or your phone?
On my computer.
Okay. Sometimes if your screensaver is set for 5 minutes or something, that might be it too. But anyway, we'll figure it out. We'll make it work. Number 5. Which brand is advertised in this Super Bowl commercial? Mountain Dew. It's actually Mountain Dew Kickstart. Mountain Dew Kickstart. Sprite Zero. Quizno. A Red Bull Extreme. I could not fit Kickstart, and I didn't want to go to another line, so figured you'd understand. So Mountain Dew Kickstart, Sprite Zero, Quiznos, Red Bull Extreme. Puppy Baby Monkey, Puppy Baby Monkey, Puppy Baby Monkey. This is the Puppy Baby Monkey commercial, if you remember that. My kids love this one. Yes, it is, Jason. I'm going to move on. The answer was on the screen there if you didn't notice. All right, this is number 6. Which brand is advertised in this Super Bowl commercial? A, Esurance, B, Tylenol, C, Walgreens, or D, Progressive Insurance? This is number 6. Now I got mixed answers on this one from home. Yeah, we have all 4 answers represented at home. All right, let's go on to number 7. Number 7. Which brand is advertised in this Super Bowl commercial? State Farm, Doritos, Snickers, or Reese's Pieces? Everybody give a cheers to Betty White. Rest in peace, Betty. I think everybody knows this one. The looks on your guys' face. There was a whole series of these commercials. Actually, I had a different one. I had the Danny Aiello one, or Danny, I forgot his name. The Brady Bunch one on my list, but they were all great. All right, number 8. Which brand is advertised in this Super Bowl commercial? A, Southwest Air, B, Snickers, C, Doritos, or D, Right Guard? Chin nuts. Oh, that's funny. I knew it'd be great having you on, Cindy. I think next time we're doing an NCAA basketball one on the Wednesday before the tournament starts on Thursday. I know it starts a couple days earlier, but the real tournament starts on Thursday. We're going to do it on Wednesday. I think we're going to do it later. I think we're going to do it at 10 o'clock. So it's not.
Let me know what pre-show so I can watch it.
Yeah, it's yeah. Well, yeah. I don't know if I'm going to do any pre-shows for that one.
Dang it.
All right, let's move on. Number 9. Which brand is advertised in this Super Bowl commercial? A, Pampers, B, E-Trade, C, Cheerios, D, Doritos. When I was going through these all the commercials, I didn't remember Doritos had so many commercials. I mean, I kept on looking like, man, that's a Doritos, and that's a Doritos, and that's a Doritos one. Not saying this is Doritos with a big stack of cash right next to them. No clue on this one, huh, Felix?
That's a great commercial.
Yeah, it was. And then they had a series of them afterwards. The original one, I actually think this one isn't from the original. I think this picture is from the second one, but who knows? Maybe that second one might have aired later in the Super Bowl too. I don't know.
Those were great, yeah.
All right, last one, round 2. I did not know this one. Which brand is advertised in this Super Bowl commercial? A, Skittles, B, M&M's, C, Kool-Aid, and D, Power Bar.
Who spelled Kool-Aid?
Not me. It's Juju. I blame Juju.
Okay.
It auto-corrected it. I know I spelled Kool-Aid. There's a message to Scott and Chuck on the screen for you if you didn't see that one. I'll put it up again. Yeah, I did not know this one. I didn't remember this commercial. I really wish I'd remember what I put in here so I know what's next so I can prepare myself. I think we have a brain teaser. So on the brain teaser is what you're going to do as opposed to how we've done it before, Cindy. You're not going to write this down. If you have the answer, we're going to give you the answer on the spot and give you points on the spot. So if you know the answer, do it this way. Raise your hand in front of the screen if you have an answer, a guess, and you can only guess once until the other 2 people guess. All right? So here is. What is the next 2 letters in this sequence? I chose 2 letters because if I put 1 letter, there's many different ways this can be interpreted. So somehow there is a natural sequence there, and you got to tell me what the next 2 letters would be. All right, Chuck, what do you have?
E-E?
Incorrect. Oh, wait a minute. No, not. Forgot I had a buzzer. How did you have EE? Scott or Chuck? How did you have
the
EE?
O was throwing me off, but SS is before, or S is before T, so I just went what was before it.
Right.
That's what I was thinking.
All right.
No, I was thinking the same thing.
This is a fun one. This is a good one. So normally in our Knockin Noggin show, there's a lot more brain teasers. There's a brain teaser in between each round. It's the ones that drive people the most crazy, but that's the ones that people request the most. And we have a whole bunch of just classic. I have like 500 different brain teasers, and there's like 20 of them that are just classics that we love. This is one of them. Any guess, Scott or Cindy, before we go on? Anybody at home? We do have something at home.
A P?
Nope. 2 letters. And ding, 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 ding. I don't know where this is. All right, we're moving on. Here's your answer. EN.
Yeah.
Light bulb
thought
go
they
off
had-
yet? Hey, Scott, do me a favor. Count those numbers, or those letters out loud for me.
Say that again.
Count the letters out loud for me. How many letters there are?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
You get it,
Got
Cindy?
No.
1. How do you spell 1?
Oh, with the O?
Yep.
2, 3,
Yeah.
4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
Ah, I got you.
It's a good one. All right, no points. Jason Felix gets 3 points at home. All right. What do we have next? Oh, gosh. Okay. Here we go. Here is your Johnny just pops up from nowhere. This is your next hashtag happy hour. So put your hashtag either in the chat. My contestants can put it in your interview chat there for me. Yeah, Scott also signed the sign that gave it away. I was hoping that would sneak by people. It didn't. All right, so make sure you put a hashtag before your answer. So especially at the comments at home, they're rolling in. So put a hashtag. Give me a hashtag for this picture. Remember, it's an adult show. I mean, I'm assuming it can be worse than Chin Nuts, but we started there. That's all I'm saying.
Right, yeah.
Mine isn't. I'm not gonna say no. Actually, not bad.
Are you keeping that, Cindy? Oh my gosh, that's similar.
I might put a twist on it.
All right, what do we got here? All right, we have some good ones at home. All right, Cindy, are you in? All right, you're gonna change it. All right, so our 3 options, and let me know at home which one you prefer. Oh crap.
Gotta say, I like both of yours better than mine. Those are great.
I don't know, man. I don't know. All right, I'm gonna try to do this. All right. I can't. Oh, hold on. All right, I can do this. I didn't read them yet, Cindy. I didn't read them yet. I was still trying to compose myself.
No, go ahead.
Oh, I was just trying to compose myself. All right. Hashtag, don't squeeze before you put it in your mouth. Hashtag white girls love pumpkin spice. Hashtag happy Thanksgiving to me. Oh gosh. I can't wait to see the other ones. All right, I am going to go with hashtag don't squeeze before you put it in your mouth. Chuck gets 3 points. Chuck gets 3 points on that one.
Did you see my revision on that?
White girls love pumpkin spice?
No, pumpkin spice.
Oh, pumpkin spice. Oh. I got it. I did miss that. Sorry. Hashtag white girls love pumpkin spice. I like it.
That's fine.
A little nuance, but it was a good one. All right. All right. We're going to move on to round 3, I think. So, first of all, I have a couple questions for you guys. All right. So, Scott, where are you watching the game? Are you watching the game on Sunday? Are you working?
Yep, watching it at a brother-in-law's.
Okay. And what about you guys, Cindy, Chuck?
Watching it at home with Scott's son.
All right.
Nephew.
All right. Cindy,
We're
you guys do a
actually
Super Bowl party or?
Well, we're going to the auto show in the morning, and then we're going to watch the Super Bowl either here or at my nephew's house.
Cool. And so, what is your favorite Super Bowl food or tailgating food? Anybody?
Food?
Anybody?
Probably
Jaeger.
wings.
Wings?
Yeah.
What'd you say, Jaeger? Is that what you said?
Jaeger,
Is that what you
Jaeger
said?
shot.
It works for me. God, I
Here,
have
Mom.
Dave Kenny's still online. Man, I still have bad memories. That was our team drink when it first came out, when it was still banned in like several states. Oh, bad memories. Bad memories. Not as bad as Easter. I told that story before people got on. We were on the air. So anyway, all right. Yeah, I'm just gonna watch it at home. I'm interested in this game. I haven't been in the past because like Tom Brady all the damn time. But I said this earlier that I'm rooting for Joe Burrow because he's a Buckeye, right? I got to root for Joe. He's still a Buckeye, even though he transferred to LSU. He's still a Buckeye. Rooting for him. I've been rooting for him for the last couple weeks. And I predicted the Rams. I predicted the Rams and the Browns in the Super Bowl, so I got that part wrong. But I did have the Rams. But I was rooting for Joe. And then, like several days ago, it dawned on me that the ramifications of that are the Bengals holding the Lombardi Trophy. And that I can't handle. That can't happen. It's one thing them getting there. They've been there. It's their third trip. The Browns have never been there. I can't handle the Bengals having a Super Bowl trophy and the Browns not. So the ramifications of them rooting for Joe would be them winning. So I'm go Rams. 34-30 Rams. All right. Round 3.
31-27
What'd you say?
31-27 Bengals.
31-27 Bengals. Are you rooting for the Bengals or does it matter?
Yes.
You're a Raiders fan, I see.
Yeah.
So where did you two grow up?
Scotty and I
yeah.
in LA.
In LA?
About 10, 15 miles east of downtown.
So you're a Raiders fan, obviously for that reason, or possibly for that reason. So
No, I was a Raiders fan before they moved to LA,
Okay.
actually.
And you have a baseball team?
I like the Angels.
Okay. And basketball?
I like the Lakers, but I don't really like
Yeah.
LeBron, so I was rooting for the Suns last year.
And yeah, Scott has a really weird. We'll get into this, Scott, when you have it on the Reds show. But he's a Reds fan, he's a Suns fan, and he's a Dolphins fan. So that's a weird mix.
Growing up in LA.
Yeah, growing up in LA. Well, I mean, that part makes a little bit of sense because people in LA don't seem to latch onto their teams except maybe the Dodgers. But anyway, all right.
Yeah.
So I did not come up with a round title for this because I didn't know. Oh, it's I forgot what I called it. I didn't put a title screen on it, but this is how it works. There's only one question on this. All right. So there was a recent study done. What we'd be willing to give up to see. Perfect segue. I didn't even do that on purpose. What we'd be willing to give up to see our team win the Super Bowl. Now, all three of your teams have won the Super Bowl, so this is what I say to that.
Go suck a dick, suck a motherfucking dick. Suck a dick, suck a huge or small dick. Go suck a dick, suck a dick.
Sorry. You guys all have Super Bowl wins. I don't. Cindy's a Bears fan.
Hashtag nuts.
Yeah, hashtag shit nuts. Cindy's a Bears fan, so, if I have to keep on talking about the 85 Bears, they're the most talked about Super Bowl champion ever. Anyway, all right. So there's a study done, I forgot who did, I think Forbes did it, about what we'd give up to see our team win the Super Bowl. And these are the percentages. These were some of the answers. Vacation days for a year, annual bonuses, your entire savings account, or your 401k account. What would you give to see your team win the Super Bowl? So you got to match the percentage with what you think the answers are, how the Americans answered that. So being a Browns fan, would I give up my vacation days for a year? Fuck yes. Absolutely, yeah. I'd give up that. Annual bonuses, I don't get an annual bonus, but I would. Savings account, it depends when you ask me. Yeah, 401k, probably not.
So we write down the percentage that we add up?
Yeah, just put A, B. Yeah, just kind of match it up. A, B, C. You can just put them in order or write the percentages. You'll know when we get to the answers what you wrote down.
Gotcha.
Let's see what people at home think. I'm not sure what the Dolphin beat them in 85. Oh, yeah. Sorry, got to put that on the screen.
There's
from
Polly.
Yeah, there's Paulie putting his 2 cents in.
Cali boy.
Here's another one. Too bad the Dolphins
Jay,
lost to
Jay.
the cooked out Patriots.
Jay, on this question,
Yeah.
are we saying what we would give or what we think?
No, what you think that study revealed?
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, this is what the study. This is what the study
Glad you
revealed.
answered.
This is what Americans said they would give up for their team to win the Super Bowl.
And we're trying to pick which one had the highest percentage.
Well, you're gonna fill in the blanks. You're gonna put all the letters in those blanks there. So if for vacation days you think it's 3%, you'd put A. If you think annual bonuses is 14%, you'd put D on the second line.
Gotcha.
And this is the only one in this round. So this is a quick round. I need a beer runner. I'm not sure what this was commenting to, but sure.
Then somebody says right nut, and then somebody's like, "You're the dick in the middle."
Okay. Is that a chat
Paul's
thing?
giving up his left
Okay,
nut, is what
I
he
did
said.
not. I've never seen that before. See, I'm learning new things.
Yeah, if you're walking 3 across, somebody goes left nut, right nut, and the person in the middle, you go, "You're the dick in the middle."
Yeah, got it. You guys both knew that? I didn't. I'd never heard that.
America.
Do that one, yeah.
I'm naive. All right.
I got a couple friends that are nuts.
Bofa?
Bofa?
Yeah.
All right, let's see what's next. I think another hashtag's coming. I think another hashtag is coming. Let's see. Are you guys ready to move on?
Yep.
All right, here we go. All right, there we go. Hashtag. I need a hashtag for that picture in the comments.
Lord.
It's
Lord
a
have
carrot,
mercy.
Cindy.
Wow.
It's a carrot. I don't know where your mind is. So put your hashtag in the chat for me. Remember, put a hashtag in front of it if you're at home so I know it comments that is the answer to this round. 3 extra points on the line for the contestants. I think Chuck has a win. Cindy has a win. Scott's trying to get on the board. I think her screen time's out. I think that's what happens. Her screen time's out. All right. Okay. All right. I got a couple from home I'll share.
Hold on, I spelled it wrong.
Frosty Nub. I like this. I like this one for William. Does this look infected?
Bronco Billy in the house.
All right, I love it. All right, so what do we have from our contestants here? All right. I'll make sure
I spelled it wrong, so I had to retype it.
I just got to make sure there's not any nuanced things I got to be paying attention to, because the font's like this big. All right, I like that one. All right, we got. Tell me at home which is your favorite. Hashtag dripping shrinkage. Hashtag no shrinkage here. I like the shrinkage thing. And hashtag come on, just the tip. Scott's on the board. Scott's on the board. Hashtag come on, just the tip is the winner on that one. That was a good one. That was a good one. All right. Now, if I don't really remember what's next, so we'll just see what's next. All right. Another brain teaser. Again, raise your hand if you know the answer. So what you have to do is this car is parked on these spots. These spots are kind of numbered in a random way here, a weird way. You got to tell me There is some logic to that. Cindy, I'll give you your first chance, but I will let them look at it first. There's a logic to those numbers. You got to tell me what spot that car is parked on. I'll get you, Cindy.
Okay.
You get first guess. Let's give them a second, because I think you probably have it. Either you see it or you don't. Remember, it's a brain teaser. Think outside the box. That's why we warmed up your brain earlier.
Yeah, I know.
Scott, you think you have one? Okay, Cindy, what do you have?
87.
87. Scott, what did you have?
108.
How did you get 108? I can't wait to hear this.
You want to know?
Yeah, I want to know you got 108.
It goes 68, 88, which is 20 up, and then it goes after the car 98, 58, which is 40 down. And so I did 30 up.
Well, how does that logic work on those first numbers?
I don't know. I didn't do the first numbers. I just went with the last one.
It is 87. So imagine you're standing where the sentence is, you're just looking at it from the other side. So 85, 86, 87, 88. See it? You're just looking from the other way. I'll go back, Scott.
Flip it back.
You get it now?
I got it.
Yeah, so if you were standing on top of the screen and looking at it, it'd be from then left to right, it'd be 85, 86, 87, 88. All right, three points for Cindy on that one. We had 78, we had 87, William had 78, Felix had 87. All right. Now you get answers. You get answers for the first 3 rounds, all right? So you don't have to wait any longer. How well do you think you guys did?
Nah.
Yeah. All right. The Super Bowl commercials you did? Man, there's a whole bunch of snowmobilers on the lake right in front of me. Oh my God, there's like 20 of them racing each other. All right, sorry.
Snowmobile.
Yeah, well, I'm right on a lake and there's snowmobiles. Yeah, shut up, Chuck. Is it still 85 or is it dropped to 82?
Turn the air on.
It's 87.
You asked for it, Chuck. I'm sorry.
Suck a dick, suck a dick, suck a motherfucking dick. Suck a dick, suck a huge or small.
All right. All right. We'll see how you did. All right. Here comes your answers for the first 3 rounds. All right. So, the answer was 150. All right. So, what was your range? So, you get 1 point if your answer fell in the range. All right. And then I need to know what the range you guys had, the smallest range. Did you guys get this right at all? First of all, was your answer in your range?
No.
Okay. None. Okay. So, none of you got points.
Way over.
All right. I think the losing team gets 70 this year. I think last year was 135, I believe. I believe the first Super Bowl, if I remember correctly, it was like 15 grand for that first Super Bowl. So it's gone up a little bit. Again, I'm assuming most of these guys donate that 150,000 to charity, probably. 150 is not much to them, but sure as does. All right. Number 2, 1.4 billion wings.
I did not get that.
Anybody have that in the range? All right. Again, I didn't necessarily expect you guys to have this. This was more about disseminating information and having fun with it. If you did know, great. But all right, no points there. How about number 3? 120 balls.
Oh, what the fuck?
What do you have? Yeah, there was 108 last year. So each team is doing 60 balls this year.
We better do this for baseball.
Oh, we'll definitely do baseball. Baseball's my thing. We'll definitely do. I have a whole bunch of baseball shows coming. Speaking of which, I don't know if you guys saw Scott and Chuck being sports fans and Cindy being a baseball fan. ESPN came out with their list of 100 best players of all time. I have shit to say about that. I'll be doing an episode on that. I mean, it's an impossible task. It's an impossible task to do, but there's some glaring fallacies in it. Pedro Martinez is not the second best pitcher of all time, and he's the second pitcher on that list. No, I'm sorry. Clayton Kershaw being like almost 60 is ridiculous. Anyway, so I have some things to say. I'll be doing a baseball episode soon. All right. Here's Paul's idea for their Super Bowl. I'll pass that along, Paul, to my connections on the Bengals. If shoot me your address, I'll make sure Joe Burrow sends you his check. All right, number 4, $1.2 billion on
Nope.
beer. Anybody have that? No.
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 All right, see, now the game's all still staying close. You've all got no points. You all got one of the hashtags. It's all
Y'all
good.
got no points.
See,
It's all about the hashtag points.
it's all about the
now.
hashtags right now.
It's
All right.
killing us. But
There's some things at the end. The first half is always like this. The second half, you can make up some stuff. All right, 6.5 million this year for a commercial. Did anybody get that?
I started at 7.
Yeah, I think it was 5.6 last year.
shit, I was just over it. Nope, I didn't get it.
All right, you didn't have that in the range. You didn't have it in. What was your range, Chuck?
Nah, I had 8 to 12.
No,
And I had 7 to 10.
no, Scott.
Nope.
Yeah, and that's not even that doesn't consider production value or anything. That's just for the spot, for a 30-second spot. So if Doritos is running 6 spots during the Super Bowl,
Fudge.
it's crazy. All right, there's your round 1 point. So on your score sheet, never mind. Put a big fat 0 next to that round. All right.
Yeah.
All right. This was
I will.
Old Spice number 1. Did you guys get that one?
Yes.
Nope.
Old
Yes.
Spice.
Yes.
All right. Give yourself a point if you had Old Spice. Then number 2, give yourself a Dorito. Did you guys get this one?
Yes.
I missed it.
Oh, this is one of my favorite commercials. The little kid comes in. The guy comes in. He's going on a first date with his mom. Has some flowers, and she goes, "Oh, I'll go put these in the thing." So they're getting acquainted, and the guy's like looking at his wife his mom walk away, going, "Ooh, man!" And then he's like, "What's up, little man?" He goes, smacks him. He goes, "Keep your hands off my mama. Keep your hands off my Doritos." Great commercial. Number 5 on my list. You can go watch it on YouTube. All the Super Bowl commercials on my list and all the halftime shows on my list. I have playlists on YouTube that you can just binge watch all of them right in a row. All right, number 3, T-Mobile.
Ooh.
All right. Scott, you get that one?
Nope.
Nope. I didn't know that either.
Is
I thought
that
it was
Drake?
Verizon. I don't watch TV, so this was a great commercial. I think this isn't the part of the commercial you remember, but this was
But the
Reebok.
answer's on the board in the back.
Oh, is it? Oh, that's the one. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I chose that going, is that on purpose? But I chose it anyway just because I didn't know.
You know,
Maybe
there's
that's
another
a-
one
I
that
got-
I didn't even notice this one.
I guess. But
This is the Terry Tate commercial where they brought in this football player to increase productivity, and he just goes and slams people. It's awesome. It's great commercial. All right. See, I should have brought more beer out here. Hey, is there anybody out there that Juju, can you grab me a beer, honey? Thank you. All right, Cindy will be
I just
calling you in a second.
ordered one.
Thanks, guy. You're mixing them up, Chuck. What are you drinking this time?
This is Evil versus Evil from 8-Bit Brewing Company in Murrieta,
All right.
California.
All right, cool.
It's a double IPA, hazy.
Cool. All right, number 5, Mountain Dew Kickstarter or Kickstart. Did you guys get that one? Yeah. All right.
I did not.
Do you guys remember this commercial, Puppy Baby Monkey?
I
Yes,
do
my
not.
kid loved it.
Yeah, Juju and Cubby loved it when I was watching it this week. Puppy Baby Monkey. It's hard to say fast. Puppy Baby Monkey.
Yes.
Puppy Baby Monkey.
Puppy baby monkey. Puppy baby monkey.
All right, number 6, Esurance. Hey, Carrie Schmidt's
Yeah, I
on
got that
there.
one.
Hey,
That one
honey,
I knew.
Nika. Hi, Carrie.
Oh, shit. No, I didn't.
Good to see you, Carrie. Or see you on there, I guess. All right. I don't know where Juju went with my beer, but all right. All right, number 7. Number 7 is Snickers. I think everybody got that one, right? Scott, you get that one?
Yep.
All right. Yeah, I think everybody got. You didn't get it, Chuck?
I didn't.
Oh,
No.
yeah. There's several of those sticker commercials.
That's the one I thought it was, and I went Doritos because they had so many dang
Yeah.
commercials.
Well,
You
Doritos
were
is
saying-
usually a good guess.
Yeah.
So, all right. I'm gonna bring her around again just because I love her. Hi, Carrie. All right. Number 8. This was a Doritos commercial. Thank you. This was a Doritos. So for Doritos
You
number
hit
8. Did you know that one, Cindy?
No.
I think I'd always guess Doritos if I didn't know. All right, number 9.
I went right
E-Trade.
guard, thinking in the airplane.
E-Trade. E-Trade for number 9.
Got that. That one I
And
knew.
number
Yeah.
10, Skittles.
I thought
anybody
it
get
was,
that
but
one? I did not know that one. I still haven't seen that.
I didn't know it, and I went power borrow because the dudes are all buffed and
That's
shit.
what I went too. That's what I thought too.
Yeah.
I still
And was
hadn't.
like,
I didn't.
That's probably a tease, and it was.
Oh, cool. You're nice. I've never been to Jimmy Mac's. We'll have to go when we come back to Chicago, which I'm dying for a pizza right now. Aneka's looking forward to bingo, of course. All right. All right. That was number 10. And then number 3, round 3. Here's your percentage. 52% of Americans said they'd give up their vacation days for a year to see their team win the Super Bowl. That is a no-brainer as far as I'm concerned. 31% they'd give up their annual bonuses. 14% they'd give up their savings account. And 3% said they'd get up their 401k. So give yourself a point for each one that was in the right spot. Right?
I got them all.
All right. Whoa. Cindy's taking a commanding lead.
I got 2.
All right. How'd you do, Scott?
I got them all.
Almost choked on my beer there. All right. So,
Yeah, I don't believe them either.
all right. So, yes, we are on the honor system, and I trust you all. I usually send you a document out to have you swear, legally binding. But a lot of times when we do these online, we'll have you submit the answers, and then Annetta scores it or somebody scores it, and then we actually do it on our own. But it's more fun when we do it our own. But sometimes we do it in a group that people are really competitive, and they're like, and then what I say to that? You know what I say to that?
Go suck a motherfucking dick. Suck a dick, suck a huge or small.
Oh, Jay's a spitter.
Ooh, I almost got that out. Shut up. Don't tell anybody. I swallowed it.
Burning hops through the
I
nose.
swallowed it. All right. Well, Paul, where's Paul at? We'll be
About
doing
20
another one.
miles
We're I'm sorry. He's here. He's in Temecula.
He's in Hemet.
Oh, okay.
All right, Paul, I'm outing you.
Paul, we'll be doing a NCAA tournament one. The week the tournament starts on that Wednesday, I think like the 16th or 17th of March. So I will make sure that you get notified on that. Make sure you follow us on Facebook and YouTube and Twitter and all that stuff, whatever you're on. And you'll be notified. We'll also do some other ones outside of sports, or not other ones. And I will say the ones outside of sports are probably going to get a little more raunchy. And Cindy can attest to that. Sometimes they get like you feel like you've done 1,000,000 sit-ups. It's yeah. So, but
You laughed that hard.
Yeah, you're just laughing that hard. Like for me, sometimes it's like on the hashtag ones, it's hard for me to read them. It's just it's hard for me to read them because it's like, oh no, I can't. All right, I have a great story about the hashtag the team name. Usually when we do this live, we in bars we do I give points away for team name, and I pimp out points for things. A group of guys here, a group of girls there. I'll say, hey, buy them a round of shots. I'll give you 5 extra points. So this started as being like an anti-trivia scene because people were, Cindy, you look good. People that do trivia in Chicago, it was so people were so serious about it, and they'd go and then they'd leave right after the show ended. They'd nurse one drink or drink water, so it wasn't even necessarily good nights for the bar. And that's how this kind of started. Somebody asked me, or I asked the guy what he was paying the guy to run the trivia. I said, fire him, I'll take it over. Totally joking. And he went and fired him and came down to me and said, you start next week. I'm like, I was totally joking. I was full-time employed and everything. I was like, well, okay. But I wanted to do something more social, getting the tables talking and meeting new people, getting people to stay later so I get them drinking more, so they end up staying until 2:00 instead of leaving right when the show ends. And that's kind of how it started. But I give points away for random things, and this was a team name, best team name. So in Chicago, we were playing at a bar, and the alderman was there. Older guy, was just about to retire. He was like in his 80s, and his wife was there too. And it was late. It was like 11 o'clock at night. So it was weird for them being there. And I was going around, and we had like 30 teams in the bar. I'm reading their team names, and some of them are just ridiculous. I can't read them. It's just, and I'm on a mic going around, and everybody's watching. It's just hilarious. I get to this one, and I can't read it. I'm cracking up. I can't read it live on the mic. I'm like, all right, finally I get it out. All right. Who snatch smells? I'm like, I could not say it, but right when I said, okay, who snatch smells? Right when I said it, the alderman's wife raises her hand and goes, "Oh, here, over here, over here." And I lost it. The whole bar lost it. It's like this 83-year-old woman. It's like, who snatch smells? Like, no. Like, there was spit going across the bar. It was crazy. And I composed myself, read it again, and she does the same thing. I'm like, could it possibly be? And then finally another team said it was them. They couldn't even like talk. So it turned out the timing of this, she had friends walking in the front of the bar the exact same time I read it. So she was waving them over right when I read it. But it looked like she's the one that said, "My snatch stinks." All right. So, anyway. All right. So real quick, how many points do you have, including the extra points you've gotten so far with the hashtags? Tell me how many points you have.
8.
8. All right. Scott? 11. Cindy, how many points?
She can't do math.
Hold on, I have to count them all.
You need to take off your shoes?
Whoa.
Sorry.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
17. All right.
Yeah.
Got some work cut out for you. 17 to 11
Giving
to...
herself 3 points on all the ones, not the hashtag ones. Just
She only won once. We're going to deduct 1 point for every time your connection failed.
Oh, shit.
Hell no.
I'm just joking.
-7.
I'm just joking. All right. So you guys got to be ready here. Usually we do this when we're drinking a little bit more. You guys are going to have to be creative here. I'm going to put you on the spot a little bit.
Me to drink less?
This is, no, I don't want you to drink less. I need you to drink more.
Oh, thank you.
Does anybody know the game Super Fight? All right.
No.
So it's a game. It's a board game, or a card game, really, that is basically a debating game. And you pull 2 cards out. It'll be Superman versus the President of the United States. And you're going to debate and who would win in a fight. Okay? Simple. All right? Simple. Not so simple. Not so fast, my friend, as Lee Corso says. All right. So we are going to have a 3-way fight. We're going to throw 3 people in the ring. Tom Brady. I need a boo single. Boo! Tom Brady, Sasquatch, in Canada. So each one of you will be one of those characters or one of those things. And you are going to have... Oh, no. No. How convenient.
I'm not a Sasquatch, by the way.
I don't know who I picked for what, so. All right, so.
Did I lose points?
No, not yet.
Yes.
Next time. It depends. Depends how far. It depends what the score is at the end of the night, if I have to rig it a little bit. So each one of you is going to be one of those characters and one of those things, and you are going to have to decide, come up with brainstorm on how you would win in a fight with all 3 of those people in the ring. All right? Does that make sense?
Cindy.
Yes?
Yes.
All right. However, I'm going to throw a wrinkle in there. All right. Chuck, you're going to be Tom Brady. Look at the screen, Chuck.
I don't want to be Tom fucking
You're
Brady.
making me Tom Brady.
You know that, right?
Sorry, can't change it now.
I
Tom
don't
Brady.
fucking care about that guy.
You don't hate him more than I do.
Oh, I might.
Tom Brady. All right, but Tom Brady is riding a hoverboard. He also can summon anything from a hardware store that he needs in the fight. But he has no depth perception. So he may grab a hammer, but he might be able to swing in the air. All right?
Holy shit.
All right? So kind of jot those down so you kind of know. Chuck is Tom Brady riding a hoverboard, armed with anything he wants in a hardware store, and he has no depth perception. All right? So in your argument, you want to try to use that as much as you can. You don't have to. You can use other things, of course. You can use anything you want. But if you put those in there, the judges might be swayed. All right? Cindy, you're Sasquatch.
Damn it, I want
And
to be
Sasquatch
Canada.
is drunk. And he's distracted by shiny things. and he really, really has to pee.
It's sexist.
This is my whole life. I've lived this long. I'm okay.
All right. Drunk, distracted by shiny things, and really, really has to pee. That means, Scott, you are Canada, but you are handcuffed to a golf cart. But you're armed with a kitty cannon. You know, like one of those cannons that shoot T-shirts at games? They shoot kittens.
Okay.
But you are a believer. Most importantly, you are a believer. And you believe the Sasquatch and Tom Brady are out to ment what? What do you question,
Tom
Chuck?
Brady lose to cat teams all the time? This
Yeah.
ain't fair.
Save that for your argument. Save that for your argument. Most importantly, Scott, you are a believer. And Sasquatch and Tom Brady are out to do bodily harm from Justin Bieber. To Justin Bieber. You have to protect Justin Bieber at all cost. All right. So I'm going to give you a couple seconds to think about those. If I'll leave them on the screen for a second if you need to write them down. I'm going to give you like 30 seconds to kind of just wing a story, and then I'm going to put you in the ring, and I'll tell you who gets to go first when we get to the next screen. So I'll leave those up there for a minute. Tell me who you're rooting for at home. Sasquatch, Tom. Is anybody going to root for Tom Brady? Sorry, Chuck. The nation of Canada. Nation of Canada. Can't let anything happen to Justin Bieber. All right, I'm going to move to the next screen. You got him down, Scott?
Yep.
All right. I'll give you a couple seconds to kind of get your thoughts. William's voting for Chuck. All right. Okay. All right. That's enough. All right. That's a long applause.
Thanks, Wilbur. You Brady lover.
Paul, we got it going on here. Got Canada. I guess I'll root for Sasquatch. I'm rooting for you.
Well, Paul lived close to Canada for a while up there in Washington, so I can see why he's picking Canada.
All right.
There you go, Paulie.
All right, here we go. I am going to let Cindy determine whether she wants to go first, second, or last, and she is in the lead.
I'm gonna go last.
Good call. And because you are in the first place, you get to determine who goes first. What argument you want to hear first?
Let's go with Canada.
All right, Team Canada. Scott, you are up. Why do you think Canada will win in a fight against Tom Brady and Sasquatch? Maybe you don't.
I don't. I haven't had enough time to think about it yet. Well, let's see. Because Sasquatch is drunk, right?
Yep, he's drunk.
And I'll shoot my kitty cannon at her, and she'll just want to eat kitties for lunch.
Mm.
And
there's places I could go with that, but I won't.
Doesn't like eating kitties for lunch.
Okay. Here we go. Where's that one?
Am I still going?
Yeah, go. Keep going. Sorry, I was trying to find a sound effect.
Okay. Oh man, that's a good one.
All right, you're gonna have a 30. You're gonna have a rebuttal period, so we'll come back to you. All right, we'll come back to you. All right, Chuck, what do you got? Tom Brady in a fight with Canada and Sasquatch.
Tommy's just, TB12's just spinning around on his hoverboard, and he's got a gun of sulfuric acid just shooting it wherever he turns.
All right. What about Sasquatch?
Okay. Well, Sasquatch, nobody has ever found Sasquatch. So to find Sasquatch in a fight is very difficult. Okay, so Canada and Tom Brady is not going to find Sasquatch. Okay, and Sasquatch is affected by shiny things. So when Tom Brady goes to the hardware store or he has his trophies or anything, Sasquatch will be determined to tackle Tom Brady, and he will be out of there because he's a quarterback and he can't be tackled. So once you tackle him once, he's down for the count. Canada talking about his kitty cannon, and I don't eat cats. That's not. I don't go that way. And so they
That's
will
not
be
what
on,
I heard.
oh,
Little
they
chitty.
will be on my team going against Canada, and Canada cannot walk on the pavement. All they do is play hockey, and they're on the ice. And I really have to pee, and pee is hot, so all my pee will melt the ice, and Canada won't know what to do with themselves. And he's talking about Sasquatch is drunk. Drunk people have drunk strength. Okay? Nothing can hurt me. I'm not afraid of the cold. I am drunk, so I am hot. I am strong. And you never argue with a drunk person. That is just hours long of going in circles and circles. And
All right.
as far as believers go, I mean, I like Justin, so I can't say nothing there.
You had me till that last comment. I don't know. Anything you guys want to come back at her with?
Yeah, I'm going to actually say that I'm going to wait till she has to pee because that's pretty quickly here because she's got to pee really, really bad. And I'm going to run her over with my golf cart. And then she's going to turn in shock and pee on Tom Brady because he has no depth perception and take him out.
I like it. He comes back
Boys,
strong.
I'm just gonna say you guys put all that effort in all these things that are gonna happen, but him just spinning on his hoverboard with his acid gun that he bought over at the hardware store, it doesn't matter what his perception is. You're all done. And his shiny rings will blind that little Sasquatch right out of the fucking thing, and he's got so much shine coming off of him. The fucking Sasquatch is blinded.
How can you ride a hoverboard on?
Tommy wins again. I hate the son of a bitch, but he just won again.
I don't know. I got a judge now. Cindy
Don't
had
ask
this at
Paul,
first.
he's an awesome fan.
Cindy had this at first, but they came back strong. I am going to say right now I'm going to eliminate one of the two because there's no way in hell I'm ever fucking choosing Tom Brady. So remember, you didn't want to be Tom Brady, Chuck. So
I don't want that.
He's all in now. Now he wants to win. All right, Chuck's out. Tom Brady's out. He's getting beat. He didn't say much, but what Scott said at the end, I really liked. He kind of squashed you.
No, he did not. He can't see the Sasquatch, and if he hits me with a golf cart, I'm
but he's
drunk.
waiting for you to pee. You're standing still. He'll find you when you're standing still. And then what are you going to do?
Plus, here's the other thing. I don't like Justin Bieber.
How can a golf cart run over Sasquatch? How tall is Sasquatch? I can pick up the golf cart.
It's
with
not
my
brothers
drunk-
in love or anything, but once you said Bieber, I'm right there with
Yeah.
you, Scott. Like you just.
I'm going to say, look,
Bieber and
Hold on, Scott wants to say
Canada.
something. Go ahead, Scott.
I will
Canada
hate
will agree.
Yeah, I kicked her off.
Yeah, right there you go. Says it all.
I hate Justin Bieber. She loves Justin
Even the
Bieber. She can
internet-
have Justin Bieber.
Even the internet doesn't like Justin.
Yeah, even the internet doesn't like Justin
I'm
Bieber.
so persuasive that my internet disconnects.
Yeah, no,
and
that's not. They kicked you off because you like Justin Bieber. The winner goes to Team Canada. 3 points for Team Canada.
Oh, God, it's another gold medal
F
for
you,
Team
Canada.
Canada.
Team Canada. Sorry, Cindy. Sorry.
You didn't even bring up your maple syrup lollipops. You don't even know about Canada.
It's over.
I didn't even have to.
The judge has made his decision.
Right.
All right, here we go. All right, over and under. Very simply, I'm going to give you a question. I'm going to give you an answer to that question, and you're going to tell me if the real answer is under that or over that. So you have a 50-50 guess. There's only 5 questions, right? Pretty simple. So just write over or under on your answer sheet. Number 1, over and under on the dollars in economic benefit for Los Angeles County for Super Bowl 56. So do you think that's bringing in $278 million or more or less than that? I'm saying $278 million. Do you think more money comes into the economy or less? Just in Los Angeles County. Over or under? All right, I'm moving on. You guys both all got an answer down? All right, go to your first instinct. Over and under on the estimated number of hotel room nights booked in the Los Angeles area for Super Bowl 56. 79,000 room nights for the Super Bowl. Over or under? All right. Number 3. Over and under on the average Super Bowl ticket on the resale market. All right. The average on StubHub and all the other ones, the average Super Bowl ticket on the resale market. Is it over or less than 5,695?
The average.
Yes, the average. All right, number 4. Over and under on the number of people who will miss work the day after the Super Bowl, which will result in $4 billion in lost productivity for companies. This was per Forbes. So the number of people who will miss the workday after the Super Bowl, which will result in $4 billion lost in productivity. 6 million, so more or less than 6 million people. Over or under 6 million people will miss work the next day.
You're talking 6 million people.
Pardon me?
Well, you said 6 million people in productivity. You know, people have different productivity, but okay.
This is true.
Gotcha.
I'm being very productive right now.
Me too. I'm productively diminishing the beer in my fridge.
That's exactly right. And I'm watching you do that. I mean, I'm actually multitasking.
There you go.
All right. Number 5. Online views for Amazon Alexa's body. So online views for Amazon's Alexa body commercial that was the most popular from last year. So the most popular commercial from last year's Super Bowl was Alexa body. And how many online views did it get? It was the most popular ad from last year's Super Bowl. Did it get more or less?
Like afterwards, how many people Googled it and watched it?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, how many watched it on YouTube, basically?
Okay.
How many online views that they watched on YouTube, Facebook, all the social media channels? Was it more or less than 36 million? All right. Here we go. There it is. Last one of the night. I have a couple favorite answers from doing this one before. This is one of the ones where I actually did have beer come out my nose in the past. All right, so give me a hashtag. What do you say at home? Get an hashtag for this picture. And my contestants, remember to put it in the interview chat. Cindy's thinking hard on this one. Anything at home? Anything from anybody at home? I've heard this one before, Paul. Pretty in Pink. Love it. Little Ducky Dale reference. I am now and forever will be a duck man. All right, we got everybody in here. Let's see here. No, we're still thinking Cindy here. All right.
Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, no worries. It's clever use of words, Scott. Clever use of word.
Yeah, good one, Scotty. I like it.
That's good. All right. What do you got, Cindy? Make it a good one, Strap. Anybody know what that quote's from? What movie that quote's from? Make it a good one, Strap. Hoosiers. No. Hoosiers. All right. All right.
Fucking Bronco Billy's in there with the underoos.
Yeah, underoos. All right. We have hashtag panties after becoming a nun. I like it. Hashtag none of your business. Clever. Clever. And hashtag fallen angel. Those are all good. Anybody at home want to help me vote on this one? They're all good. I like them all pretty equally. I think I'm gonna go just because it's the clever use of words. I'm gonna go none of your business. Hashtag none of your business for Scott.
Good one, Scotty.
3 points for Scott, catching up on Cindy here. 6 points in the last little bit. Uh-oh. It's all going to come down to this last round. Last round. Jennifer put none of your business too, yeah. That's not fair. You're kind of biased there.
I wouldn't, yeah.
Yeah, you're kind of biased there.
There's a little cheating going on in the Ohio house there, but...
So, yeah, we're going to come down to this last round. Do we have anything else, or is there a brain teaser? Let me see here. Oh, yeah, I do have one more thing coming up. This will be a good one, too. All right, a little bonus here for you. Little bonus for you. So this is a game from a game called ... Like on your phone when you see the ... somebody's replying. And this is a conversation from Sammy. You are going to fill in the blank here. I think Candace is going to ask you to go to the Super Bowl. I think Candace is going to ask you to go to her Super Bowl party. Yeah, Candace is going to ask you to go to the Super Bowl party with her, right? Wait, Candace, which one is she? OMG, LOL. She's the one that likes blank. Oh, really? In that case, it's a yes. You have to fill in that blank. So Candace is going to ask you to the Super Bowl party. Wait, which one is she?
This is bad.
OMG. OMG. Yeah, a lot of times I have the same answer. Often.
Do you want us to type this or write it down?
No, just the word. Just fill in the blank. Just fill in the blank.
I know, right? Like type it in the group chat.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yes, yeah, sorry. Yeah, type it in the same chat you did with the thing. Yeah.
Hashtag. Is that what we're doing?
Yeah. Put in the hashtag chat window. So again, at home, say
it again. Can you repeat it again?
Yes. I think Candace is gonna ask you to her Super Bowl party. Wait, Candace, which one is she? OMG, OLL. She's the one that likes blank. Oh, really? In that case, yes. Jennifer. She's the one that likes chin nuts. Good one. Good one.
Oh, my Lord.
This is an interesting one. Rancid meat. Is there a story? Is there a story behind that?
Yeah. Can we have a guest appearance by Bronco Billy here with his rancid meat? Oh, my.
Mine is the second one. Like the long answer.
Okay.
Not
all right.
the first one.
Okay.
All right.
Brian Schmidt. Hi, Brian. Nice to see you. I see a little baby wearing the Blackhawks thing there. Good to see you, my friend. How's that solo stove doing? I hope you're using it in the winter. Roadkill. All right, what do we got here? We're still thinking. We got them all in. Who am I not? Who do I don't have? Chuck or Scott?
I'm stumped on this one.
That's right. Well, I don't have the answer that I normally get. Hey, Joe.
Oh, there we go again. There we go again. She's Googling again.
She's Googling again, yeah. So Joe Guaz watching us. He is the co-host of the Ultimate Sports Movie Awards, which are April 10th. So April 10th, we are hosting the Ultimate Sports Movie Awards with my co-host Joe Guaz, who's now online with us. And you can go vote now on our Facebook page. Our Facebook page has several different posts. Has a post for the best basketball, best film in the basketball subcategory. Has best supporting actor voting right now. Has best picture in the other category. Has best something else going on. So if you go to our Facebook page, you'll be able to vote. We have some individual posts out there for individual categories, and also one post that you can vote for all the categories. Once you vote, if you say you vote for the basketball category, once you submit your vote, you'll get a link if you want to do the rest of the categories. So if you don't want to wait for us to kind of release them, you can do all of them at one time. But definitely tune in April 10th. If you haven't seen our nomination show, it's highly comical.
Are Annette's post on there?
Annetta's post is, yeah. So Annetta's in that thing. And then we also pulled Annetta's segment out as a standalone segment. So you can watch Annetta, my wife's segment, which was ridiculous. I'm just gonna tell you.
Seen that one.
So my wife, when I was doing this and putting this together, she kept on saying all these different movies. I'm like, honey, it's a sports movie category. And I'm like, She just had to have her say. She was insistent on these movies on her list should be considered for a nomination. So she came on to give her 2 cents worth. Take it for what it's worth. Go watch it. It's very funny. It was a lot of fun having her on the show. But the whole show, it's a little long, obviously, knowing me. But it was a lot of fun doing. And just, go vote. And then after you vote, share it with your friends. If you have memories from those movies with somebody, tag them in your post. Share it, start a conversation, or tell us that movie really sucked, or we didn't include this. Just comment, like, share, post, and vote, vote, vote. Cindy knows all about that. She's from Chicago. Vote early and often. All right. This is what we have. All right. Here we go. I think Candace is going to ask you to her Super Bowl. Wait, Candace, which one is she? OLL. She's the one that likes cheese balls. Oh, really? And that's the case, then yes. So cheese balls. All right.
That's like Munda.
Yes. Yeah, for Munda would have been good. Yeah, so I don't know. Are you feeling okay, Cindy?
Yes,
Are you feeling okay? Because this was really, you dialed back here. You dialed back on this one.
I used somebody else's answer.
When? From another time? Or from there?
No. From today. Because I have 3 people here, so.
Well, it's all right, but I'm just saying, I'm surprised you worded it the way you did. That's all I'm saying. All right, so I think.
I figured it was Super Bowl,
Yes, I approve. Okay, here it goes. I think Candace is going to ask you the Super Bowl party. Wait, Candace, which one is she? She's the one that likes it in the end zone. Oh, really? Yes. She's the one that likes it in the end zone. Get it? So usually when I do this one, 60% of the answers have that answer in a much cruder way. That's why I'm saying I'm surprised that you used the words you did. That's all I'm saying.
I agree. They were not my words.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. All right. So the last, we have cheese balls. We have she's the one that likes it in the end zone. And the last one is she's the one that likes it in the ear. Oh, in the rear. In the rear. I was like, what? The ear? What? I thought in the rear. Yes.
It's only if he had a micro, then he'd be excited.
Oh, I can't drink now. All right. I am going to go with, I think he said it a little bit better. I'm going to go with in the rear. In the rear, 3 points for Chuck. Or the ear, whichever way. 3 points for Chuck on that one. Cindy, you should have used your own language. You probably would have won. All right. So now we're all pretty close, right? So it's all still within points. Chuck's got a couple 3 points on here. I don't know how.
Yeah, I needed 3 points.
We don't know how we
Thank
did
you
on
for
the
that.
over or under
Very
yet.
good.
But
I better win, or Annette's not going to be happy.
well, I can't say anything. I'm just gonna.
Sleep with her or not.
Yeah. Anyway, all right. So the last round. This is how the last round. This one's called Know It or Blow It. This is gonna make the night. It's gonna make the night. I'm gonna tell you to be very careful. It's all very close. Joe, if my wife is watching or listening, even my wife was questioning her recommendations. Say, honey. It's all funny. It was funny. You have to go watch. You have to go watch that episode and definitely watch the segment with Annetta. Make sure you comment, like, and share. All right. So know it or blow it. I'm going to give you a question. You're going to have to list the answers. There are 10 of them.
Ugh.
All right. There are 10 of them. And you are going to get points for every one that is right. However, if you put anything that is wrong, you get 0. So if you put 5 answers down, you don't have to put all 10. You can put 5. If all 5 of them are right, you're getting 5 points. If only 4 of them are right, you're getting 0. So you have to be confident in your answer. Now, if you're behind, like Chuck and Scott, maybe a little bit, not much,
You mean in the rear?
In the rear. They're gonna. Oh, I didn't tell you. That's what you have to do if you lose. You're taking it in the rear.
Oh, behind.
Yeah, from behind. Yes, yeah. So
Tom Brady, that's when he lost.
yeah, Tom. I did the what I do the other day. I did the best performances from a player in a losing Super Bowl. So players that lost the Super Bowl. So the best performances of all the losing teams. And my number 10, I put Tom Brady only because he threw for 500 yards in that game. I didn't want to put him in, but he threw for 500 yards. So I put him in. All I said was, this next one is just from the losingest quarterback in NFL history in Super Bowl, and just went on. Just left it at that. Because he's the most losingest quarterback in Super Bowl history. All right, so everybody clear how this works?
No.
All right. So, yeah, again, if you can put 3 answers, and if they're all 3 of them right, you're going to get 3 points. I may double those points. We'll see. I may double them if you're right. All right?
So only answer if it's right.
Right. But if you're down, you might need to take a chance in some of these. I will tell you, this is trickier than it looks. There are 2 answers on this list that I've been doing the same question for a long, long time. I've kind of tied it in the Super Bowl in a rough way. But I've done this particular question 100 different times. Only maybe 10% of the people put like number 4 and 5 on this list, even on there in the list at all. So you'll see. All right. So the Super Bowl has been played in the Eastern time zone more than any other time zone. Name the 10 most populated cities in the Eastern time zone. City population, not metropolitan population. There are 3 cities that almost everybody puts, and almost everybody gets zeros. So I'm just telling you to be careful. So on your answer sheet, just start writing down the 10 most populated cities in the United States in the Eastern time zone. I'll give you a hint. One has the city where Broadway is. You're welcome. So the 10 most populated cities in the Eastern time zone. Not metropolitan area. Thank you, Paul. Paul's giving you one right there. I'm just going to put what anybody says in the chat on the screen. I'm not going to say whether they're right or wrong. New York may or may not be on that list. So while you guys are doing that too, I'm going to make a couple announcements for the people at home and then get Cindy back in yet again. Our award ceremony for the Ultimate Sports Awards is April 10th. You can vote right now on our Facebook page. Bring Cindy back in here.
I don't know.
You can vote right now on our Facebook page. We are releasing individual categories each day. We're releasing a couple more, but you can also find the link that you can vote for all of them at one time, or when you vote for one, when you hit submit, it'll give you a confirmation and it'll give you a link to vote for all of them if you want to do it then. We kind of did that way in case you want to go watch them or kind of get... Also on the voting screen, you can click into IMDb to kind of refresh your memory of the movie, or if you haven't seen it, you can kind of go watch the trailer to kind of get a better feel for it and watch them. So you can do that as well. We also have some new episodes coming up, and one with this guy up in the upper left-hand screen is our next team show. It's Cincinnati Reds on February 27th. Scott up here in the upper left-hand corner is going to be co-hosting with me on the Cincinnati Reds episode, and I am really looking forward to this one because it's hard. I love baseball. It doesn't matter what team we're doing. I love baseball and I know baseball and I'm familiar with players. The Reds coming up with their Reds Mount Rushmore is really difficult. It's really difficult. We have a what else do we have coming up? We have a Mets episode coming up on March 20th rather, March 20th, and then we have I think the Cubs are coming up April 3rd, I believe. April 3rd is the Cubs. We're working on some football ones around draft time. It's going to be a Dallas show. It's probably going to be a Brown show. Maybe we'll do a Dolphin show then too, Scott. Maybe we'll do a Raiders show. Yeah, we'll see. We'll eventually get to all of them, but there's only so many weeks and so much time to do them. But we'll eventually get to all of them. So that's what's upcoming. Again, like us on Facebook, particularly like us and or subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're trying to get to 1,000 viewers as quickly as we can to open up some extra benefits for us on that channel. All right. Are you guys ready?
Yeah, I don't have 10, but I'm ready.
No, yeah, you don't have to have 10. They're kind of hoping you have like 6 or 7. Because if you have 6 or 7, I'm going to tell you right now, you're probably wrong. I could be wrong.
Oh, I only have 7.
Okay, I could be wrong. I'm going to guess right now. Don't take anything off, Cindy. Lock in that 7, okay? I'm going to guarantee you got 0.
Thank you for your confidence.
I just know this round. I know how it goes. I know how it goes. That's all I'm saying. I've seen this 100 different times. All right.
I know you have.
So, everybody feeling confident in your list?
Let's go.
All right. Here we go.
Let's go.
Our answer is for over and under. It was over. $478 million is coming into LA County for the Super Bowl. So over, number one.
You're on that. Okay.
Number 2 is also over. 188,000 room nights.
Yeah, that was easy.
That's a lot of rooms. Over. All right. Also over. The average ticket sale or average ticket price on the resale markets is almost $10,000 for those tickets. $10,000 for a ticket. I wouldn't.
I live in LA, so I think I might have
an
advantage, or like because they've been talking about it on the news.
Yeah. That's a lot of money. All right, number 4 is also over. I don't think I put all overs. 17 million. 17 million people are calling. It's just an excuse. You guys know how many people are going to watch the Super Bowl, roughly?
No clue.
Last year it took a dip because of COVID, probably. It took a dip, but this year it'll probably be around 114 million.
Damn.
I thought it was kind of a high number for the first Super Bowl. What do you think the first Super Bowl viewership was? Think about it. There's no cable. There's no nothing.
First Super Bowl?
First Super Bowl. What do you think the viewership was?
300,000.
Anybody else have a guess?
750,000.
60 million.
Oh, wow.
You heard me right. 60 million. 60 million for that first Super Bowl. I went and verified.
Well, you know what?
I thought it could be
because they didn't have a lot of shit to do.
Yeah, that's all they had to watch.
So makes sense.
And regular season games weren't televised regularly, so that was like their only chance to watch football. So I guess it makes sense, but I was shocked at that number. All right, number 5, 121 million views Alexa Body had. So all of those were overs. All of those were over. All right, so how'd you do, Cindy, on that one? Let's just have fun with this. Cindy, everybody count up your points right now before we give you the last round.
I only got 4 on that one.
Well, count up your total points for the night now. You had, 16 or 17 at halftime, and then add the other stuff up.
Okay, so...
Chuck, you have your total? 11?
11. Obviously behind.
No, didn't you have?
Obviously
7?
in the rear.
You had 7 in the first half? Because I gave you 3. I gave you 3 extra points
8.
for the...
I had 8 in the first one.
And then you didn't get any of the overs right?
Oh, no, you're counting the overs?
Yeah, count the over and under. Count everything so far.
Yeah. Another 5.
Only
hold on. 4, sorry. I had 4 out of the 5.
Okay, so you have 15? 15. All right, Cindy?
22.
22. Scott?
I've got 14 without the what was the points for the Sasquatch Canada
3
contest?
3.
Okay, so 17.
So 17, 15, 22. All right. So how many on the next answer did you put, Chuck? How many did you answer on there? For the final round.
I got 4 out of the last 5. Is that what you mean?
No, on the last round for the cities in the Eastern time zone, how many did you put down?
Oh, I put down 10.
Oh, yeah, you got a 0. All right, Scott, how many did you put down?
Okay,
I
so
put
yeah,
10.
I misunderstood the question, but yeah, go ahead.
I'll let you cross them
I
off.
put 10.
You put
Okay.
10? So again, if anything's on that list, if anything on that list is wrong, you get 0 points.
Let
That's
them
okay.
revamp.
I'm
I
going
am.
for it.
I'm going to let them redo it since they didn't understand. You can cross
No,
out
I
anything you're not
understood.
confident on.
After
I
you said
understood
that,
it. I'm going for it.
now I have
All right, Scott's
5.
going for it.
Yep.
I like your attitude, Scott, and I'm sorry that you're going to be wrong, but I've done this. Nobody's ever gotten a 10. Nobody's ever gotten an 8.
I
think
only
one
have
person got a
5.
7. You have 5 now or 7?
No, 5. Because after you said that, I just crossed closer ones off.
You crossed 2 off or only going with 2?
No, I'm going with 5 instead of
All
7.
right, so let's do it. Scott, give me the first city you have.
New York.
New York City is on that list. All right. Chuck, what do you have?
I have New York and Miami, and that's it.
All right, New York and Miami. Cindy, what do you have?
I have New York.
Okay, give me a third one.
I have Baltimore.
Baltimore. All right. Scott, what do you have?
I've got Baltimore.
Baltimore. All right. Chuck, you just had those 2?
I just have those 2 after learning the question. That's
all right.
Yeah.
All right. Cindy, give me another one.
What about Philly?
Philly. Philly is on the list. Scott, you have another
Got
one?
that one. Atlanta.
Atlanta. All right, Cindy, what do you have?
Atlanta's
Boston.
Is it?
Sorry, say it again, Chuck.
Atlanta's Eastern?
Yeah.
Is Atlanta on the list?
It is not.
Okay.
Yeah, so the 2, did you have Atlanta, Cindy?
No.
Read your list.
I have New York, Baltimore, Philadelphia, Boston. Is Boston on the list?
Don't believe so. We're going to check right now. The 2 that always people get, the 2 that people mess up everybody's list is Atlanta's not on the list. Neither is Miami.
I don't have either of them.
Neither one of those on the list, and that's what always kills people. Boston is number 9.
Okay, so
So
I
New
have
York,
Boston.
Philly, Indiana, Jacksonville, Columbus, Charlotte, Detroit, Washington, D.C., Boston, and Baltimore.
See, and I have DC. I crossed off Detroit.
You've
Miami.
already won, Cindy. Quit rubbing it in.
Yeah, see, I had Columbus, yeah.
I got 8 out. I got 8 out of 10.
Yeah. What was the other one you had wrong? Miami?
Miami and Atlanta.
Yeah. Those are the 2 that always messes people up. And then hardly anybody ever has Indianapolis or Jacksonville. And those are 3 and 4 on the list.
Yeah, I
I
did
have-
not have either of those.
Yeah.
I have Jacksonville.
Oh, do you? Yeah. Most people don't
Yeah.
think of those cities that big, but those are the 3rd and 4th largest cities in the Eastern time zone. So,
I don't have
Miami.
Detroit and Indianapolis.
yeah.
Yeah, back to the population question. Yeah, I had Philly on there. And I
Yeah.
had Columbus. So
Yeah.
those are the other 2 I really had. I had New York. Well, Miami's not on there. And I
Yeah,
had
Miami's on there.
So
Yeah.
I really only had New York, Philly, and Columbus.
Yeah. That's a fun one to do. We do that one often. We do it with all the different time zones. I think the Eastern time zone is by far the hardest for me.
Is Miami just not that populated?
Yeah, it's not that populated within the city. If you go, metropolitan areas, it's going to be up there.
Crazy.
That's crazy.
But
Yeah,
we're,
totally.
in Indianapolis, Miami's much larger than Indianapolis.
It's third.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's 3rd in
And
population.
Jacksonville 4th, like you said. Wow,
Yeah.
that's interesting.
Yeah, most people wouldn't have that. We do another one that's fun with this round. And I won't give you the answers, but of the 100 most populated cities, 10 of them start with the letter C. That's a fun one to do too, because there's several cities that aren't on that list that that are C's. They're like, oh, that has to be on there. Anyway,
Yeah, Chicago's not on there.
Chicago's
Right?
Chicago's definitely on that list. That's number 3. I thought somebody just called in. All right, there we go. Well, that's it. Do I have another screen after this? Do Do I go back to this other screen? Yes, I do. All right, cool. All right. So we have a winner, Cindy. Cindy wins the first Super Bowl happy hour Knockin Noggins event. You get a round of applause. Or, oh, this is way too long of applause. Or, if we're bad sports,
Go suck a dick, suck a dick, suck a motherfucking dick. Suck a dick, suck a huge or small.
I'm not afraid of chin nuts.
next time we're definitely doing this at 10 o'clock later in the night. For sure. So, well, again, thanks guys for coming on. It was great having so many people play along at home and put their comments on the screen, and having you guys here, and Chuck meeting you. I'm looking forward to
you too, Jay.
sharing beer with you guys in person for sure. Scott will be talking soon about the show and other stuff. I realize that this is
definitely different. I'll tune into that Cincy on the 27th, right?
Yeah.
Cincy, yeah. Everybody join in,
Are you a Reds fan too, or?
I mean, I am. I'm an Angels fan just because I kind of latched on to them growing up in SoCal. Yeah. But when Scotty and I were kids, our mother's family was from Ohio, so we had the big red machine poster of all the Concepcion, Joe Morgan, and George Foster, and Johnny Bench, and all the crew in the mid to late 70s.
Yep.
You know, I was into it, just following along as a little toddler. So
I mean, that's, I was 5 years old, when that happened. I loved baseball at that age. That was my thing. And just, I remember those teams because it was the Reds then, and the Indians sucked. I mean, I loved the Indians. They were my team. Sorry
about that.
So my team, I'm a Ohio State fan. I'm a Browns fan, Indians fan. I'm also a Cubs fan. The Cubs are the love of my life. They're my number one team. So when I moved from Cleveland, I was like 9 years old. And so my family still is in Cleveland. So I'm a diehard Indians fan. But I started playing Little League and everything and being in Chicago and watching WGN. So the Cubs are the love of my life, except for my kids and my wife. And so, the joke always was, I always said, they better not ever meet in the World Series. I'd be a basket case. And everybody would always laugh at that. Like Indians and Cubs in the World Series. Yeah, right. And then it happens. But I always knew if it ever happened, it was going to be, the Cubs. And if the Indians would have won, I could not have enjoyed it, which sucks because I cried when they made the World Series that night. I was at World Series games before. I mean, there's not a bigger Indians fan on the planet, but I just knew when it came down to those two. Yeah.
You would have followed the Cubbies.
Yeah, it was. Now I'm desperate for the Indians to win, and they're taking a step backwards. But anyway. So, anyways, the Reds show is going to be fun.
Can I say something?
Absolutely.
After that World Series, we actually went down to Cleveland, Ohio for a Lego convention because my son was younger, and they were so welcoming, and all we wore was Cub stuff. It was the weekend after the World Series.
It was like maybe 2 or 3 people.
And it was so awesome. Like, they're like, hey, we thought you left last weekend. And they were so welcoming. Like, it didn't even matter.
They're
like
good sports fans. They're good sports fans.
And it was amazing because if I go to the South Side in Chicago wearing Cub stuff, I'm going to get beat up.
Don't even
but
start.
But I went to Cleveland after we won against the Indians, and it was so welcoming. They were laughing at my son. They were joking with him. I mean, it was just so welcoming. And we walked from each stadium to each stadium, and we even went into the Cleveland bar. It was awesome. I have to say that. It was awesome.
Cleveland gets a bad rap. It's a really good town. It's kind of having another resurgence. Because, when LeBron left the first time, it was like the city was dead. Like there wasn't anything open downtown. But they've had, revitalization downtown, attracting a lot of young people to live downtown and converted buildings and so forth. And, it's a great city. So I'm glad to see it rebounding. I'm glad to see the fans. It doesn't shock me. They're good fans. And I also think that World Series was it was just something special, and they appreciated it. Even though they didn't win, it was something that it was a once in a lifetime thing.
Yeah, it was wonderful, and the town is wonderful. Like you said, the it. All the bars, everything was just so welcoming and beautiful, and I seriously loved it. Like, I want to go back.
Yeah,
So it was.
I'll go with you. We'll all go. Let's road trip.
All right, I'm good.
I'll definitely go. We'll go.
Cindy, nice meeting you.
Yeah.
You
All
too.
right, guys.
Get going.
Thanks. I'll be
All
in
right.
touch, Scott.
See you
We'll
guys.
get a.
Hey,
Thanks,
come
John.
see us Raiders in Vegas.
All right, in Vegas.
Bye,
All right, guys.
Yeah, baby.
Good night, everybody.
Later.
Thanks.
Bye.
Nice to meet y'all. Bye.